It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question. He's gone for goal! It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And that is goal number 20. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Son Heung-min. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Pinches it off him. And he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. And it's Messi. Spread it left. Robertson. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. He's having a hit! Fernandez. Robertson. Fernandez. And here's Camavinga. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Camavinga. Knocks it into space. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's put paid to a promising move. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Son Heung-min. He was under real pressure there. Might be danger here. Fernandez gets flagged offside. And here's Kane. Messi. And it's Salah. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. And it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Ball is over the line.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Robertson. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That has not gone well. Messi. Fernandez. And here's Kane. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Messi. That's very neat. And it's Salah. He's gone for goal! Fernandez. Now it's Kane. That's good running with the ball. Camavinga, who's set up 1 goal so far. It's a really well-measured ball. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. More and more pressure on the ball here. For Valverde. Jimenez has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust. Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Messi driving forwards. Real chance here. Oh, nice touch. Chance for a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's looking wide. In by Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Strokes it back. Oh, such a clever touch. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! It is no contest. It is a landslide. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi driving on and making good progress. Camavinga. Serginho. Camavinga does well to get it back. Messi with the slide tackle there. Spread out to the left. That has been cut short. Yamal. Mohamed Salah, given the lift of his goal. Salah, good driving run. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Cruzeiro can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
The pass has gone astray. Fernandes. This might spell danger. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! Oh, terrific save.
temos 3 minutos de
Nicely
acréscimo.
spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Over to the left. Good Son Heung-min.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's it. Barcelona have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what...
Barcelona are all a ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Croatia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi knocks it out wide. Saka. Mohamed Salah. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 8 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van Dijk. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lovely ball and a real chance, surely! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole...
Number 18, Kylian Mbappe.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Valverde! Oh no, this does not look good. Barcelona are rampant. They look uncatchable. Jimenez. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And this is Kane. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Valverde. Now it's Kane. Camavinga. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Jimenez. And here's Kane. That is lovely. And this is... It's Kane! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him.
Kane really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Saka is sharing after that one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's a goal kick. There's a searching pass. Mikel Oyarzabal. And Fernandes. Now it's Kane. And it's Camavinga. Saka. And this is Kane. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That has been slung wide. Van Dijk. That could spell trouble. Can he spark a counter here? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Kane.
That's going in strongly.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Fernandes. And here's Oyarzabal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saka. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Jimenez gets across to it. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Please welcome our players.
And we're off again. Some really good ball movement. And here's Mbappe, pinches it off him. Robertson. More and more pressure on the ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. The ball has bounced loose now. Valverde. There's the crossfield ball. And they're on him in a flash. It's a good foot in there. Yamal. He's looking wide. It's Saka. Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, what has happened? Has another go! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Fernandez. And it's Camavinga.
The attendance for this match was
20 of an hour into the second half.
29,830.
Kane! It is a very, very good save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Kane. Now it's Fernandez. Valverde. This looks it's Kane! No, not quite.
Croatia are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And he skips past his man. Yamal. Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Akanji deals with that comfortably. Tries to pass it through. It's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oyarzabal wins the duel this time. Oyarzabal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Kane. And he's managed to get free. And here's Oyarzabal. Barcelona are coasting towards victory. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shifted it to the flank. Saka. Good, strong midfield running here. And this is Messi. Can he finish? And he hits the net. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Croatia have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. And it's Messi. Barcelona finding their passes. Goes down, but nothing given. That has ended up in no man's land. João Palhinha. Out to the left it goes. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's got away. Hakimi. Tries to cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Camavinga. Either side especially adventurous early on. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rashford. Done delicately. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Chance for a shot! Camavinga. And it's Serginho. Mbappe. Quarter of an hour played. It's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Palhinha puts his foot on the gas. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior powering forward here. He is just correct. Vinicius Junior! That comes as a mighty relief. Ruben Neves. This is promising. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona are in front. Could be danger here. Rashford, he's picked his way through, driving through the middle. It's Rashford! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Vicario will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Rashford. Rashford. He is through here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Driving forward, and that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're
oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get... Can he finish? They've done it! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance to delay. He gets big. Harmlessly behind. Serginho. Pass somewhat off target. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Van Dijk. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
João Palhinha. That's been cut out, well played. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And we've reached half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's very neat. That is good strength. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. And he's in on goal. Taken back almost at once. Big chance! And he hits the net. And the second half is off to a flyer. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
In with the challenge. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Yamal calmly anticipates. And he welcomes it in. Closing in on goal. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Minuto 58, el dorsal 18. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He has found the way through. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Serginho. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. And he shoots! Looking for the run. Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's delightful. Vinicius Junior goes for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And another try! It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely, now then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Odegaard. It's a sharp pass. Camavinga looking to add to his goal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Odegaard. Odegaard takes control of it and he's on the move. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Messi. Yamal. Odegaard gets a foot in here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Nice control. Short changes him with that pass. And he's had a hit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And across it goes. Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. Just the keeper to beat. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Serginho. He is through here. Serginho making good progress on the right-hand side. Saka. Knocks it into space.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! Just cruising! They are cruising! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the shot! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.